Hello, it's Fabienne. I've been teaching women business owners for more than 20 years, like tens of thousands of women business owners, how to get to 10K a month, how to get to 100K a month. And inevitably, we have to talk about marketing, a lot of marketing. And sometimes they say, how much marketing should I do each month? And I say to them, what do you mean each month? You mean by like each day? And they say, oh, each day? And I said, yeah, let's start with 4 hours of marketing a day. And you should see their eyes. Like you can see the whites of their eyes. And they're like, 4 hours a day? I don't even do 4 hours a week, let alone 4 hours a month. I don't really want to do marketing, they say. I just want clients to come to me. And what I want to say to you is that everybody doesn't want to do marketing. I've been doing marketing, producing content prolifically for years. I always say, like, if I have a baby on a certain day, that email is going to still go out the following day because that's what I've committed to. And what I want you to get is this feeling of like, I don't feel like doing it. It really doesn't matter. And I know how rude that can sound. I don't mean it to sound rude. It is your job to market. There's an incongruence here because you may think that your job is to provide the service or the product that you are selling, but that is not actually as much your job as it is to market what you do. And this is where people are like, no, I don't want to be a marketer. But you have to be a marketer to be in business. It is your job. It comes with the territory, unless you're independently wealthy and you have 50 years in front of you to have to wait for people to come and find you. Most of us need to market to get clients. Why? Because sometimes in a distracted world, people don't find out about you. And it's actually not your prospect's job to find you. It is your job to be visible enough so they can't help but see you here, there, and everywhere. And so and it's the same thing I say to my children, I don't feel like reading, I don't feel like doing this homework, I don't feel like doing that. I say, you get to read. You get to have homework to do. You get to be educated. You get to know how to read. Like, there are millions of children in the world who don't know how to read, who don't have access to a teacher and excellent education, who don't have access to a computer. And in the same way, and I get the children to get like, okay, yeah, it's just part of my job, right? And it's the same thing with you. You get to have a business. You get to make your own money. You get to let people know that you exist. You get to put content out there, even if you don't feel like it. You get to be visible. There are so many women on this planet. They are not visible. In fact, they're invisible. They don't make their own money. They don't have the opportunities that you and I have. They don't even know what to do to get the word out there to the world. We get to do this. And if you can just shift your self-image from being somebody who just wants to do her little work and delivery to somebody who is a marketer who happens to do this service or create that product, when it becomes an identity for you is, I get to market. I get to do videos every single week. I get to get on that stage. I get to have a computer to write articles, to add value to people. It changes you on a cellular level. And when it's time to show up and do it, you don't say, I don't feel like it. You just say, I get to do this. I get to serve. I get to serve. I get to be prolific. I get to be out there for people to find me. When you shift this, my sweet friend, everything shifts. There's no more struggle. There's no more resistance. You're like, all right, 4 hours a day, let's go, right? So that's our new identity. It's going to change everything for you. Lots of love.